There we go, 1,700 an hour in franchise profits, and look at that, we are back to green. We are back to green, everybody. We are back to green. We're making 2,100 now per hour just from Omega. Welcome back to SimCity, everyone. In the last episode, we got Locke Island mostly stabilized. I stress mostly. It still has a way to go, but hopefully in this episode we will fully stabilize it, and then we can even build a fourth city in the next episode. Now, though, in the last episode I had mentioned that Locke Island was the only thing sending resources to the arcology, but that's not true. Or, I mean, it's true at the moment, but we also need TVs in the arcology, which I forgot. So Locke Island clearly has no room to do that. So the fourth city will likely make TVs. And the problem with that is I'm not going to have any ore or anything to make it. We're going to have to import it all, and that is going to be very, very expensive. But so it goes. So it goes, man. Right now, Locke Island, which we're going to put in triple speed, is still very slowly recovering from its massive disaster with a tornado that hit 2 of these ore mines. It is basically recovered. We have everything in place. The problem now is the fact that these ore mines are not yet at full capacity or full production. This one is. It's doing about 108 tons a day, but these two are only doing 70 and 63. And that's slow enough that our trade depots are not filling with ore. I say as one starts to fill with ore, oh, but then it has to immediately... a truck has to be dispatched to our smelting factories. So even though we have all this ore we're pulling up, we almost need more, but we are keeping up with it. And I don't like over producing, especially when we're in a situation like this where we don't really have the money to overproduce. 71,000 is nice, but if we have a disaster, I'm going to need every penny of that. So it's going to have to work the way it is. However, Omega is doing very well. Now, Omega, as I mentioned in the last episode, is a new thing with cities of tomorrow, new again being relative. But Omega uses raw ore and crude oil to make Omega, which is basically just a MacGuffin thing. But Omega is delivered to industrial zones and commercial zones, which flip those into Omega corporations, which then pay you, the city, a certain amount of money per hour. And that has finally started. Although right now it's a pittance. It's only $648 an hour, and we can even look up the percentage of how many buildings are paying us. Right now it's 7% of our commercial zones, 0% of our industrial zones. That's unfortunate. It's a start, but it's unfortunate. If we mouse over these... we want Omega, we want Omega, we want Omega. Everybody wants Omega. Where are my Omega trucks? We can make another Omega factory, but right now it's unnecessary. We only made 1,400 crates of Omega. Adding a factory will increase our cap. It will increase our production as well, but it'll increase our cap. And until I'm at the cap, I don't like increasing the cap. It makes no sense. So, right now, everything is about where I want it, other than the fact that we need more money. Not enough freight producers. It is what it is. We can't fix that. Ooh, where did all that money come from? We sold a bunch of metal and alloy. Okay. Why? Because I told you not to do that anymore. Didn't I? No, you still are. That's right. Now I need to turn you off. So, slow down. Use locally. Use locally. Probably what happened was the delivery trucks were stuck in traffic or something and just finally got through. Alright, so we turn off exporting and we flip on metal and alloy for the arcology. And what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, Omega? Omega deliveries are slow. Omega needed. That's because of traffic more than anything else. As you can see how badly the traffic is right here. I actually saw another spot. I don't have any bus stops set up here, so let us take care of that nonsense. Oh, I guess I have one over here, but... There we go. And then, yes, we have one in front of the Metals HQ, since that's another building that takes a lot of, workers. Let's kind of hedge our bets here, too. Bus stops in front of all the buildings that pull in a lot of workers. And, oh, yeah, I forgot I expanded this area out but didn't put bus stops in. There we go. Add some more over here. So we have lots more bus stops. Hopefully the buses do what they need to do. I'm also going to add a park and ride right beside the bus station. I thought the bus station served as a park and ride, but I guess it doesn't, so... That's a good spot. I don't know how well that's going to be used, because it's kind of out in the boonies. I mean, if anyone's getting in their car and driving this distance, they're probably going to just drive to their location. Okay. The other thing I can do to try to alleviate the traffic problem is upgrade these avenues. And this is honestly part of the reason why I upgraded these avenues in the first place. I can upgrade them one more time to become streetcar avenues, because the streetcar travels in the middle of this road and is not subject to the same traffic. So, the problem with doing that is the traffic car wouldn't have that many places it would go. Who is our biggest employer right now? I just realized I'm recording this at the wrong resolution. I bet you this is going to look really fuzzy to you guys. Let me take care of that real quick. Boy, I hope this doesn't screw up the recording. It might. Hang on to your butts. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Got to see my flaming cursor for a second. There we go. That's the size you guys are used to. Okay. Yeah, when I play on my own, I play in 1080p, but I don't record in 1080p, so my graphics are probably looking a little funky to you, but that's fine. Whatever. Anyway. Plus at 720p, this is a lot easier to see the numbers on mobile devices, so hopefully you guys have a little less eye strain now. Alright. How are we doing on our numbers? Too many available jobs. Way too many available jobs. How are we on our density map? Can any buildings expand? I think these are already at maximum, aren't they? Where's the... Yep, all of these are already at maximum. Well, poop. Ooh, here we go. That's what we needed. That is desperately what we needed. Okay, so we're going to convert all of these to mediums. That'll not only alleviate some of the traffic problems, but we will hopefully start to see an upgrade in the buildings here. Whoops. Whoops. And once these buildings start upgrading, then we're going to be in much better shape. Yep, they're already starting to upgrade. Good deal. Alright, is that all of them? I think I got all of them. Yeah, I think I got all of them. So, this situation here, what you're seeing here is why I do my roads a little, or my zones rather, a little differently now. This is why I only paint one side of the streets, because now this building is right at a corner and it's going to have some severe traffic problems. It is what it is. I screwed up the design of this city, and again, it is what it is. But once we do the next city, we're going to be in better shape, so everything will be fine. I learned from my mistakes. We now have a ton of ore. Loads and loads of ore, which is fantastic. I guess, yeah, these mines are really kicking it into gear. Alright, so this trade depot can sell its ore. That'll help us offset some costs. This one, however, will continue to only use locally, and that way we always have a decent supply of ore on hand for all these buildings that need it. Because the Omega Corporation needs it and both of our smelting factories need it. Now, our deliveries are doing well. We have plenty of coal. I'm tempted to build another smelting factory, but I need to make sure that all these houses upgrade first so we actually have workers for the jobs that we have. I still think, especially now that we have a very large surplus of money, we need to make another mega tower. We need to make a luxury mega tower. That way we can start getting some more people here. Oof, that's such a high amount of money. Such a large amount of money. Alright. Well, gotta spend money to make money. So the Elite Mega Tower is way more expensive than a standard Mega Tower, but it allows me to create second level and a third level. That's medium wealth and high wealth residents. I think we've talked about this. I did Elite Mega Towers in Edgar's Castle, right? So you all know about this. I don't have to keep talking about it. I'm just talkative. I'm a talkative guy when I do these Let's Plays. I was talking to a friend of mine who I met through the Epic Tavern stream that we did. He's one of the community members of the, or community managers, I guess, of that community. And he's been helping me out with some of the stuff that I've been doing on the side, like my book. You can find... Oh, God. My burp stopped me from selling. You can find links to my book, both ebook form and audible form, in the video description below. Please check my book out. Please buy it. It's a good book. It's about a 16-year-old boy who's an atheist criminal, and he's given the task to protect his world, and he slowly learns that maybe there's more to life than what he sees. So heaven itself decides that it's desperate enough to send an atheist criminal teenager to defend it. And it's a damn good fantasy book, I feel. So check it out. For those of you who have been following me a while, but who have not bought the book yet, as I record this today, which is February 7th? I don't know, it's on the nameplate, or the title plate. Anyway, I'm going to soon give away the first chapter in the prologue for free on YouTube. I don't know why I haven't done it. Well, I know why I haven't done it, but I should have done it last year when the book came out, and I didn't. But book 2 is around the corner, so I figured I'd give away the first chapter in the prologue for free of the first book here on YouTube, where I actually have an audience. And if you haven't bought the book yet, you should check that out. Keep subscribed to the channel, and you will know when that appears. Because knowing me, I'm going to forget to update the iCards of this video when I finally get it done. But anyway, the point is, that'll help support the channel and keep me in business for a bit longer. So hopefully you guys can support me that way. Anyway, while I've been talking, this building tower, or the tower, is taking forever to build, because I was not in double or triple speed, because I forgot. How's the land value around here? Pretty damn decent. Why not make this series of residential zones right here? Alright, we've got 4 factories are now Omega Omega franchises. Unfortunately, we are also spending a shit ton of money As you can see, our dollars per hour is much, well, it's getting a little better. See, we're in the same situation we were in before, where we're making an hourly loss, a severe hourly loss, and that's going to screw us if we get hit with a disaster. So I may have to destroy some of those houses, but so it goes. We need population right now. And what is wrong with you? We have a hazmat fire. Can't do anything about it. We're going to have an explosion. Everything's going to be sad. It is what it is. Woo, there we go. 1,700 an hour in franchise profits. And look at that. We are back to green. We are back to green, everybody. We are back to green. We're making 2,100 now per hour just from Omega. This is what is keeping us in the green. This is why I said at the beginning of this recording session in episode 25, I had a plan, and I knew we were going to get out of this. I just needed time for it to develop, and it has now developed. So we are doing very well. We are maintaining our profit despite the fact that we are now sending all of our alloy and metal to the arcology. So we are doing exceptionally well right now. Oh, man, it feels good. Feels good. I'm probably going to make the fourth town more traditional, as I think I said. It's going to follow RCI more, probably won't specialize. Other than we will import... What would I need to... That scared me. What will I need to make a television factory? Ooh. Okay, so in order to make a television factory, I need a processor factory first, followed by an electronics HQ. Then I can do the consumer electronics factory. None of these require me to have parts imported, or none of these require me to create raw materials on site. So what we're going to need to do in the fourth city is we're going to have to establish a high profit somehow, by hook or by crook. Somehow we're going to need a big profit. And then we're going to need a butt ton of industrial buildings, and more importantly, you see that it needs medium tech and high tech. We're going to need intelligence in the fourth city. So the fourth city is going to be our university city. I mean, we already have a university city in Edgar's Castle, but we're going to need more intelligence. The fourth city is going to have smart people. So we have a way to work with that. And since we're not going to tap the land, we're going to have plenty of land to work with. We're just going to have to make sure it's well educated. So we have a plan. But Edgar's Castle and Locke Island and even Terratown can kick some money toward the fourth city and help it out and give it some... What is this? What the frick is wrong with Edgar's Castle? Why do you need power? You shouldn't need power. Terratown is providing power. Yeah, now it went away. Now it went away. I'm going to say Terratown should have plenty of power in it. Wait. Locke Island is buying power from Terratown? Why? Did I somehow... Oh. Oh dear. Let us fix that real quick. Didn't realize we were running over capacity on our power. Damn. Closed by mayor? What the hell? Wait a minute. Oh, because we were... Okay, I understand. Never mind. Turn that back on. We had it too much power, so I shut this one off. Now we need it, so I'm flipping it back on. It's still going to take a short amount of time for it to start operating. Oh, there it goes. Alright, we're good to go now. Alright. So back to region view. We're going to stop buying power from Terratown. And we're going to... What the hell? What happened here? Oof. Okay, well, whatever. Look at our money! Now we're making $1,200 an hour! $1,500 an hour! Oh, Omega, you are the savior. Alright, so that will do it for today. Tomorrow we are going to finish up here on Locke Island, double check to make sure everything is nice and stabilized, and then we will start making our 4th city. So thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode.